Fortnite is a 100-player battle royale third-person shooter game. The end. Now, the rest of the video is going to be opinion, so if you came here for fact, go watch these videos linked in the top right of the screen. With that being said, this is my highly opinionated take on Fortnite. Fortnite's gameplay is boring, to say the least. Now sure, it's fun every once in a while, but I can barely bring myself to playing 3 matches in a row. It's just so repetitive and boring. And sure, you can do other stuff than just loot and shoot others, but those are fetch quests, which aren't fun either. It's mostly just ready up, drop in, die or win, and repeat. And I'm not just saying this with no evidence to back it up. I can pull examples from Roblox games that I have reviewed that I believe are much better than this gameplay loop. For example, in State of Anarchy, which is pretty close to Fortnite, you could say the same thing. It's just spawn, get loot, die, repeat. Except that's not the case, because there's more variety to this, like trading guns with actual people, and just generally surviving. I mean, there's even proximity chat in State of Anarchy, something Fortnite has yet to implement, which is surprising considering even Warzone did this. I might have even liked the game a lot more if there was proximity chat, because that would make each match have an extreme amount of variety. And then there's the building mechanic. Now, this is obviously the mechanic that makes Fortnite unique. It separates Fortnite from every other generic third-person shooter. However, it's just so annoying. Like, I get that you have to get good at the building mechanic. However, it is irritating to do so. Like, the default keybinds are already bad enough, but no matter what keybinds you use, it will always be a hassle to scale someone else's builds or to make your own luxury skyscraper. And that brings me to the skill gap. Now I know this is more of a bro, just get good issue, but if this game doesn't have one of the worst skill gaps I've ever seen, like, my friend here is considered an average player and he can do this. This is not average. Once again, I can call to mind actual Roblox games that have a better skill gap than this. For example, Bulwark. It matches you with random players, and even if you just started playing, after about 5 minutes, you can pretty much get the hang of it and even challenge higher leveled players. In Fortnite, if you're playing alone, you'll probably die to the first person you meet, and if you're playing with friends, you'll either get carried the whole match until you die, or you'll carry your friend the whole match until you die. There is no in-between. Except wait, there is an in-between, because there are things you can do other than Battle Royale, like box fights, right? Right? Wrong. If you thought the normal Battle Royale was bad, wait until you hear about box fights, man. You have no breathing room. None at all. Like, genuinely, if you can't build 7 whole boxes in under a minute, you're dead immediately. And of course, there are other non-competitive game modes, like the recently added Lego Fortnite, or something like an obby or a tycoon, but I'm not doing a review on those. If you want an obby or tycoon, go play Roblox. And with that section wrapped up, it's time to get on to the next one. Now, I'm no stranger to predatory business practices. I play Roblox after all. But it's not the fact that they exist in Fortnite that makes me add this as a section. It's the fact that Fortnite is pretty much their birthplace. You've heard of the Battle Pass, widely used in almost every AAA multiplayer online service game today? Yeah, that was because of Fortnite. If Fortnite never popularized the Battle Pass, it probably wouldn't exist in so many other game franchises today. Like, seriously. The Battle Pass is just a cash grab to get a whole bunch of little kids to beg their parents for money to buy it for every month. It's an actual subscription service. And then there's the item shop. You know it, you love it, and it'll be gone in 7 days. That's the motto of the notorious item shop, which can gatekeep cosmetic items for seasons on end, causing even more impulsive spending with children. It's predatory marketing techniques like these that really push me away from a game. And that would be the same with Roblox if it wasn't for the fact that Roblox is basically a game hosting service, so most of the actual games I play don't contain this kind of thing. Now, this section was going to be about the community, however, While you can still find your stray, screaming small child archetype, since that one OG update and a couple seasons prior, the general fanbase has generally matured. And now, for the final section. Now, Fortnite isn't all bad. I've had fun in this game, as hard as it might be for you to believe. However, this fun is only had under extremely specific conditions that have nothing to do with the main game itself, and it always requires friends for there to be any fun. For example, Crazy Red vs. Blue is an actually fun game mode, with my small group of friends of course, where you can actually play the game without being pulverized by people who build too much. How might that be, you ask? Because the game mode has counters to people who build too much. There's artillery, there's anime-esque katanas and grapplers to scale space elevators. If this thing was more common in the main game, maybe my opinion would be massively different. In conclusion, I did little to no research for this video. It was all based on my own experience, which obviously won't apply to anyone. Now you may be asking, Zero Man, if you really don't like Fortnite that much, why even make a video on it? Blame this guy.